So two teams setting out to clear the last hurdle before the final, and a couple of hours from now they will know their fate. To the victors, a date with history. It really is now or never. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, the glitzy opening ceremony feels like yesterday, Jim, but here we are. We've reached the semi-finals.
Time flies, but we've had so many gripping games, Peter. It's been a real pleasure, and given the form of both of these teams, I'm hoping for another treat in this match.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Oh, crossbar! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Kane could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Spread to the right.
This is the time you need that pace.
Here's the return pass. That's destined for the flank. Shot could be on. And a chance! Goal, England! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Menu. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's a lovely, delicate pass. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Kane. Spread out to the left. Saka. Lovely ball and a real chance now. That is a brilliant interception. That's a throw. Flings in across. A header! Oh, off the bar! And he's there to belt it away. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Not the most accurate pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Over to the right flank. Bellingham. Now it's Madueke. Kane! Oh, in he goes again. And he hits the net. Again, in a trice. And they are soaring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
And yes, it's him again.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Madueke tries to pass it through, swings it across. Diogo Costa claims it without any fuss. And that is out of play. Araujo cuts out the pass. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Great chance! And that would have been some goal.
Rodgers certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
That pass isn't the best. Vitinha. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Bruno Fernandes.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Spread it left. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Rice really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He might be in here! Ronaldo couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. That's a throw. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bellingham. Now it's Madueke. Now it's Kane. He's looking wide. Now it's Saka.
Has been indicated.
Brilliantly cut out. That is ended up in no man's land. It's a really well-measured ball. Kane is onto this. Played out towards the right wing. Madueke. Madueke tries a cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And that marks the halfway point of the semi-final. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So the end of the first half in the semi-final. England looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. Back on the way then. Konsa, and it's Henderson. Jordan Henderson. And here's Kane, out towards the flank. Shot a goal! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Number 17.
A case now of complete control. He's found a way through. And that's a good ball. Chance, surely! That's another chance. It's fallen kindly here. No, he got that all wrong. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, that... And he shoots! He's got a goal! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Number 27.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Rice. Now it's Saka. Oh, it's played into the area. He's had a shot! Kane finds himself offside. Distributed tidily. Now it's Madueke. Rice. Rogers, currently being consciously targeted.
Well, this defence, no...
Chance! No, that's just wide.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Substitution for England. Number 27.
England choosing to make the first change.
Number 16. Hansa. Coming on the field.
Araujo.
Number 18.
More and more pressure on the ball here.
Number 2.
And here's Kane. Shifted it to the flank. And he's in on goal. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, good spread. And it's Rashford. This looks promising. Lofted in. Diogo Costa deals with that nice and simple. Now it's Pedro Neto, and he's managed to get free. Portugal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Vega spots it and intercepts. Rogers. That's very neat. Now it's Saka, and this is Kane. Shapes to shoot! Well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. It makes this even more worrying in some ways.
After 70 minutes.
So we have no activity on the bench here. Watkins
To come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Number 9.
England are having a ball here.
Coming on to replace him is number 28, Watkins.
Rice. That's going wide left. In by Saka. Good read, needed to be.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Driven in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Now it's Pedro Neto. He's found a way through. He's had it taken off him. Somewhat off target. Now it's Watkins. Oh, that's a key interception.
Bruno Fernandes.
England needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Mainu. Played out wide, and it's Rashford. And the shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Morgan Rogers. Morgan Rogers.
Time for a change in personnel. Saka taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated.
Number 23, Gordon.
Gordon! Oh, good ball!
Just 5 minutes left. And here's Bellingham. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the... Can he finish?
Substitutions taking place.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Rodgers. He's on it. Can he get away? Played into the box. Takes a shot! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 89 minutes is number 28.
Vega.
Watkins! 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 6 added minutes has been indicated.
Watkins. And here's Rashford. Look at the space here. Out of play for a goal kick. So a bit of a revolving door here.
Substitution in progress.
Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. England have played the perfect semi-final. A ruthless display which gives any potential opponent plenty to think about. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, to go this far, it has to be on merit with substance. And this is more evidence of worthy contesters.
fellow attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.